Alrighty, so welcome to our Delta Fire Coach Happy Hour, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have fun just telling you a little bit about us, telling you a little bit about the team, and telling you kind of like, what we do on a day-to-day basis and what this business is all about. We obviously love it, and we just want to share that with you. And I just told this to everybody on the call, but honestly, Suzanne and I's vacation starts right now. So we're having fun with this. We're winging it, and we're just kind of going with the flow. So anyway, part of why we do this is this business is so incredibly amazing and special to us because it's done so much for our lives, not just from a health and fitness standpoint, but from a personal mindset, emotional standpoint, from a financial standpoint. And you'll hear little bits and pieces of that kind of as we go throughout this little happy hour tonight. And it's kind of it's hard not to just scream it from the rooftops because we've experienced, and felt so much positivity in our lives come from this opportunity that, we just want to share it with all of you guys. So that's what this is about. This is kind of a whole new start for so many people. And just to kind of give a shout out to a couple of people on our team that literally this week quit their jobs because of this opportunity. So one of our teammates, Christy Davis, just heard her husband decided that they are picking up and moving. He has a new job in Florida, but Christy didn't want to have to work anymore, and she's not. She's jumping in full-time with coaching, and she's going to be able to be at home with her two kids, and it's just such an amazing thing. And then another one of our teammates, actually my own coach, Emily Hawkins, literally today was her very last day at her corporate job, a job that she has been at for, a number of years. And
it's a six-figure job.
Yeah. It's a big time corporate. She's in logistics. It's definitely a six-figure job. And she was like, I'm done. I'm walking away. And she's one of these super planner spreadsheet types, and so she's got it all planned out. But she's walking away. Today was her last day at her job. So that's just super exciting for her. And it's just, that is a possibility if that's what you want. And if you are willing to put the work in, it's not going to be handed to you. It takes work. So anyway, just a little shout out to Emily and Christy real quick. So what I want you to do for this next hour is dream. I want you to dream about what you really, really down deep want your life to be like. And I want you to get deep with it, where would you want to live? What kind of house would you want to have? What would you want to be able to pay off or pay for or save for? Is it saving for college for your kids or completely paying for college for your kids? Or, whatever it is for you, just let yourself dream and really truly think about that. Because I think a lot of people, and I've been guilty of this in the past, I think we all have, a lot of people just settle for what they think they're supposed to be doing. And they think, well, in my case, I went to vet school, I'm a vet now, I've got my practice now. So this is what I'm supposed to do forever, and a lot of people just get in that comfortable space and don't want to change that, even if they're not happy, even if they're not fulfilled. And that was the way that I was for a few years. So let yourself dream, okay? And just think about what you really, truly, in your heart, want your life to be like. And then I want you to look at us, as a team. We are an amazing team of women, mostly women. Actually, I think we have all women on our team except for our husbands. But, something about us, we are crazy, we are goofy, we are fun, we are super serious at times, we are extremely ambitious, we are extremely dedicated and hardworking, and we know what it takes to make this possibility be real, and we're not afraid to go get it, and so that's kind of who we are. Sabrina, I see you're raising your hand. I don't know what that means. I didn't know you could raise your hand on here. But seriously, you're not muted. So if you have something to say, Sabrina, jump right in.
How do you see that?
I don't know. I see it on my screen. Okay, but she's not saying anything. So, yeah, I don't know. It just says that under like the little chat box. So anyway, see yourself as part of us, as part of our team, because that's who is going to become like some of your closest friends, even if we're not in the same location. Honestly, well, some of us are in the same state, but most of us are not even in the same state. And we talk almost every single day, and we have become the best of friends. So it's part of surrounding yourself with this positive group of people that gives you this incredible energy and this just totally different outlook on life and what you can do with your life, you know? So think about yourself as a part of this team. Think about how your life could be 1 year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. If you've got, you know, $200 extra a month, 500, $1,000 extra a month, $5,000 extra a month, like whatever it is, think about those things for you and how that truly is going to change your life. And it can very, very seriously change your life. So also I want you to think about how are you going to not only look different, but feel different. And that's something that I like to focus on. I mean, part of this journey for every single one of us, whether somebody's just a customer, whether somebody's a coach, it's about a transformation. And for a lot of people, it's a physical transformation, but for a lot of people, it's not. And I was one of those initially. It wasn't about a physical transformation because I didn't really have much weight to lose, you know? It was more about a transformation in my mindset and in my happiness and in my emotional well-being. Like that's what the big deal was for me. So think about what that is for you and how you're going to not only look different, but more importantly, feel different, like on the inside. When you are a part of this team and this, like I said, this positive group of people, and then you're helping other people at the same time. It's just an incredible feeling. So, okay, with that intro that went way longer than I intended for it, Suzanne's going to talk to us a little bit about kind of what we do as a coach on a day-to-day basis. So, go Suze.
Yeah, and I'm going to try not to be too winded because my babysitter is going to be here in like 45 minutes. So, okay. So I'm going to talk to you about what we do on a day-to-day basis. I'm like scooting my desktop over as I'm talking to you. But what we do is, number one, we work on our personal transformations because, I mean, for me, I got started as a coach because I needed a lifestyle change, like bad. And I'm constantly working on that. And we're a constant work in progress, no matter what it is we're trying to do. Nobody's perfect, but we all are trying to be a better version than we were yesterday. And that's definitely where we go as a coach. And we have such a great support system that it's a lot easier than it was for me 2 years ago when I didn't have anybody and I just knew what I needed to do. We do share our journeys on social media. I know that sounds kind of scary at first to say, but you know, you post something that means a lot to you and something that has changed your life, and you just kind of share. It's not as about selling. It's about sharing and hoping that somebody else, you can touch them and change their life the way that your life was changed. We talk about. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this. We talk to people about our products and programs daily. I mean, I looked so different 2 years ago that I kind of have people that just come up to me now and they're like, what are you doing? But I'm always talking about it because there's always a way to, you know, edge it in there. Somebody's looking for a career change, or they're talking about how they don't eat any vegetables and they feel like crap, or they need to lose weight. They're going on a trip. It's really easy to just start up a conversation. And it's not because I want to sell them something. It's I want them to have the success that I had. helping people fall in love with the products is really easy because we are constantly working in challenge groups to help people have a success story. And we want everybody to understand the product and understand why it's working for them, what the benefits are for them to use it, and they're just going to fall in love with it anyways. And then telling people that they can help others too. So offering that coaching opportunity. You know, if you're drinking your shakes right now and you have amazing results, or if you don't even have results, if you just started, you can help somebody, because there's still millions of people out there that haven't taken that step to even ask somebody to help them or even admit that they need help. I mean, this is like a $1 billion industry, I believe, with trillions of people that are obese. I'm sure Holly knows what the actual statistic is. I just make up stuff. But I know it's in the like triple, quadruple digits, whatever it is. But there's a problem, and we're here, and this isn't an oversaturated thing. We're all here, and we can all make a difference in somebody's life. So the other thing is you can build a team of like-minded people. I have some amazing people on my team. I met him when we were in high school. We didn't really get along. I mean, it wasn't that we didn't get along. It was just we didn't run with the same people. And we just weren't a thing. And, I struggled, and I reached out to her in a time of major need financially and a lot of health issues. And I pretty much stalked her, and now we're BFFs and success partners. And all these people from around the country are my best friends forever. And you get to build a team with people that have the same ambition and drive and things that you love, like to talk about. I mean, it's just incredible the things that you attract from this business. So that's pretty much what we do on a regular day-to-day basis. Right, Kim?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that I left anything out. So Kim's going to talk to you about how we actually earn money.
Alrighty. So how do we earn? I'm going to flip this. How do we earn? So there's actually a lot of different ways that we earn money. Here we go. I'm trying to switch it to where it was recording like the speaker. Starting out as a new coach, back up. First, you're going to start out obviously as a customer, because you need to fall in love with the products. You need to know that you love Shakeology, right? And know that you truly believe in this stuff. Nobody is going to ask you to promote something that you don't already believe in. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just crazy. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't expect anybody else to do it. So the majority of people will start out as a customer. And then as you kind of start sharing your journey with the people that you're around on a day-to-day basis and on your social media, you're going to start getting people interested in what you're doing. You're going to get people asking questions, that sort of thing. So as a new coach, you are focused on retail sales quite a bit for the first few months, typically. And so, for example, for anything that you sell, whether it's a challenge pack, it's usually going to be a challenge pack, or Shakeology, or a program by itself, or whatever, you are going to make between 25 and 33% in commissions on whatever the price of that product is. So for a challenge pack, for example, you're actually going to make about 33% of the price of the challenge pack. So your retail sales at first are a big, big, big part of where your paychecks are going to come in. Now, as you start to get new customers, and your new customers love Shakeology, and they're also a believer in the products, and they're feeling so much better in all these amazing ways, a lot of people want to join as a coach strictly for the discount, which is wonderful. It's perfectly fine. And for me, honestly, I feel bad if I'm not offering the discount to them, because they can save 25%, right? Like, why would you not offer that discount to somebody, in my mind? So as you kind of have these first customers that are loving the products, you're converting them over or upgrading them to what we a lot of times call discount coaches, or to a VIP type account just for the discount. That kind of starts the beginning of you building your team. As you start hitting Emerald rank, which is the very first rank that you can hit, which is 2 coaches underneath you. Like, that's it. Super easy. 2 people underneath you. They can be strictly for the discount. It doesn't matter. That's when all these bonuses kind of start coming into play. And you start earning weekly residual income bonuses off of what the volume that is produced by the people that are under you. So the people that are coaches under you. You also start getting, as you're growing, kind of team bonuses based on everybody else's productivity that's under you, and everybody else starting to pay it forward. And that's as you are helping people to actually build a team. You know, you're building your own team and you're helping others do the same thing. As that all comes into play, you also start getting matching bonuses, which is a really cool thing. So people that are underneath you, you start getting 10% of whatever they're making. And like from corporate, not taken out of their check, but actually from corporate as an additional bonus. And then you also get these bonuses for people that say have subscriptions to Beachbody On Demand, you know, and as their yearly membership renews, you're getting bonuses for that. And then as you keep on going up in the rank, I know this is a lot of bonuses, but that's a good thing, right? There's a lot of opportunities here. As you start really building your business and you're getting higher ups in the ranks, you'll go to Emerald, you'll go to Ruby, you'll go to Diamond, you'll hit Star Diamond. When you start getting into 2-star Diamond, and yes, this is going to take a little while, but that's when quarterly bonuses start coming into play. And that is a huge, huge, huge deal. So that's a whole lot of bonuses that I just talked about. And I know it's confusing, and I know you have no idea what any of that means. But the big thing is you're going to start selling retail initially, and that's where the majority of your income is going to come in. But as you keep going for a few months, it's going to convert more into a residual income that you're getting based on the team that you're building. And the really cool thing about that is that there's no cap on what you can earn. You can go as high as you want to go. You know, as you're building, you can surpass me, and it doesn't matter. And that's an amazing thing. And actually a cool example is my own personal coach, the coach that enrolled me. I'm higher than her in rank. And I'm not saying that in a weird way at all. I'm just saying that to point out that nobody's going to limit what you can do. You know, you set your limits, and that is pretty much set by, you know, how much effort and how much work you're willing to put into this. So you can totally go all out. You can jump up to 15-star Diamond way before I do, and that's totally fine. That's actually really awesome. So that's the cool thing. You can, like I said, you do this for you. And part of that is that we are here as your coaches. We are here to train you, to guide you, to mentor you, to help you in every single way that we can. But we can't build this for you. You have to put in the effort, and you have to, you know, let us know as your coaches that you are ready to go with this and that you're going to put in the work. And then, of course, for the people that are truly putting the effort in, that's who we're going to focus on, and that's who we're going to spend a lot of our time with, you know, mentoring and coaching and training. And we're going to run with you if you're ready to run with it. So it's all up to you. I kind of touched on this a little bit, but there kind of are 3 different types of coaches. One, again, you can just be a discount coach, which some of you are already. If you just want your 25% discount and that's it, that's totally fine. You never have to sell a thing. You can have your 25% discount, and that's great. You can be a hobby coach to where, you know, you enjoy your 25% discount, and maybe every once in a while when somebody comes up to you and asks, hey, what are you doing? You know, you look amazing and you seem so happy, blah, 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 like whatever it is that they tell you, you know, and maybe you sell them a challenge pack or invite them to a challenge group and help them on their journey every once in a while. That's kind of a hobby coach. A lot of hobby coaches are also doing, have their primary career or job that is their main focus, and they kind of want to start building this a little bit on the side. And then there are people that want to go all in, and that's like me, and that's like Suzanne. And just to kind of share a little bit of my story, from a financial standpoint anyway, I was, as some of you know, I was a veterinarian. I'm a veterinarian. I had my own practice, and I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable. And for me, I was like, what is my plan B? Like, I've got an animal science degree and a veterinary doctorate. Like, what else am I going to do with this, right? If I'm not a vet. And then this opportunity fell into my lap. And I, of course, fell in love with the products first. That's how it all started. And then I realized, whoa, like, this is actually a real thing. This is a real business opportunity. So I started looking into it, and I was like, you know what? I am going to follow my heart, because health and fitness was always a passion of mine anyway, like way back when, before vet school. And so I had the opportunity to sell my practice, and I sold it, and I went all in, and I was like, this is going to work. Like, there's just no other plan in play here. Like, this is going to work. And I cracked down, and I worked this like it was my full-time job. It was my full-time job. It still is my full-time job. And it took me right at 2 years to match my veterinary income with Beachbody, which in the grand scheme of things is like no time at all, considering it took 16 years of school and work, I guess 8 years of school, 8 years of work to get to the income that I was making as a vet. And then I totally replaced it in 2 years. And just the legal disclaimer, Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success, blah, 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 blah. You have to put in the work, and you're going to get out of it what you put in, basically, is the way that works, right? You've got to throw in a little legal thingy. So that just goes to show you, like, if you set your mind to it, you can make this something huge. You can make it whatever you want it to be. All right. And that's my little spiel on how we earn. Suzanne, turning it back over to you.
Okay, so I get to talk about my things here, kind of my signature talk. But really about having a vision and jumping in. I mean, like she said, if you want the discount and that is it, awesome, good for you. You get an amazing product with a significant amount off, and you just get to keep on living your healthy, happy life, and you're not paying full price. Good for you. And then we have the hobby coaches, and I have a lot of those. They just want the product paid for, and that's all they want, and that's great too. And then the career coaches, they have a dream, so that's who I'm kind of talking to right now. That doesn't mean if you're a discount coach right now, you're not going to see all this and what we're talking about and maybe change your mind. So with jumping in and having that vision, normally the first thing that comes to mind is, oh my God, what is everybody going to think? Like, I don't want to put it out there that I have to do this. She just told me I had to post on social media. Oh my God. No, like, you start small. You're doing something amazing. You're feeling really good. That's all you have to say. Hey, it's Tuesday. I just worked out. I feel great. Whatever. You're just sharing little breadcrumbs of your story. And that's how to get jumped in there and figure it out. But honestly, the way that I approach all of this now, and yes, I was you, and I was, I would say, fresh born naturally to being afraid. And really, others don't pay your bills. You pay your bills. So if you have bills that you want paid, or if you have these amazing goals, this can get you there. And this opportunity is just right here at your fingertips, and you have this amazing support system to help you get there. You just have to do the work and do the training, and that's it. And, put yourself out there, like you, because our products do sell themselves. And really what you have to do is promote yourself in a way, or just be yourself, really, is what I mean. Obviously, I'm going to say be brave and quit worrying about others, but that's really how you jump in and get going. But I wouldn't suggest, like, going full force if you feel nervous about it until you go through some training, because you'll feel really good. Talk to your coach, and then get some confidence behind you and kind of see where you want to take your business, because that will at least direct you in the way that you want to go, right? I get to tell a little bit about my story, because I remember my very first paycheck was $14, and it was so exciting. And I even ran out to the garage and I said, I made $14 today and I didn't do anything, you know? And I don't know, that just got me excited. A free $14 just because I was Emerald and my coaches underneath me were doing something and I hadn't done anything. So here we are today, 2 years later, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm consistently making $400 a week right now. And that to me, from 14 to 400, it all really depends on how much you put into this. Like, I've gone crazy this year, and I've really focused on what my dreams are and what my goals are. And that is how I've made this happen. And I definitely can talk to you about scheduling your time and time management and how to work a full-time job and how to be a parent and how to do all of this at the same time as be successful in this business, because that's really all you have to do is figure out what you want to do and plan it out. All right. But I am hopefully, this isn't getting to anybody at my job, but I'm weaning myself. I am weaning them off of me. So I quit on Wednesdays, and my husband has given me the go ahead to quit my job. And I don't know, that makes it, now all of a sudden I'm getting all emotional and I don't cry. But I can if I want to, and I do want to. So I'm just going to see when the time is right after all this traveling, which I'll get to in a second. But consistently making $400 a week, and I'm working 3 hours a day and for Beachbody, and I'm doing something that I love, and I wake up in the morning like freaking excited because I know there's opportunity waiting. And it's just an amazing thing. You have this vision and you see it on paper, and you're surrounded by positivity and inspiration. How can you not be successful? I'm sorry. Now I get to talk to you about these trips that I was talking about. Beachbody is an amazing company. The first line. You honestly get rewarded, and you get trips paid for. This is my first one. And I know Holly was invited to this trip too. Right, Holly?
Yes.
Yeah. And Kim is going on this trip. So, I mean, I got an invitation in my inbox for an all-inclusive paid vacation to Punta Cana just because I was doing my job. Yes, I had to pay for airfare. That's fine. But I get to go on an all-inclusive vacation with my husband because I was doing my job. And it wasn't because I was with the company for 10 years and I'm rewarded this prize, because they want to reward us every single month. If you do your job, and we will explain that more, but you hit Success Club, you get something in your mailbox, and it's amazing stuff. Like, the first thing that comes to mind is my apron, which sounds really dumb, but I love it. And then I got a Beachbody Opoly, and I got sample packs of the performance packs. I have bobbleheads. I have bags. I have water bottles. Come on, help me out. What else do we have?
Backpack for this month.
I'm getting 2 of those.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's just so many things. And every time I get a Success Club point, I get money put towards my trip that they match. So it's just an incredible opportunity with so many rewards. And God, I mean, where can you get this kind of stuff? I don't know. Now, the other thing is I have an 8.5-year-old little girl who is sassy as she can be. And I don't think that she would really learn the aspects of hard work and being an entrepreneur and a mom that's healthy and takes care of herself, even though she's stressed, or someone that's struggled financially, which I have been at the freaking rock bottom. You want to know, I have been on food stamps. Yes, I have. And my daughter was there with me for that. And now here she is seeing me, and I'm, it's just incredible, the example I'm setting. And you can do that too, even moms or dads. I mean, they're little sponges and they watch everything that we do. And it is incredible to see that my daughter could pretty much offer Shakeology to anybody right now with a reason. But that's all fun and games. But honestly, she knows what a strong woman looks like, and she knows what a leader is. And I think that's a really big part of why this is so important to me, because she's definitely my why. So you've kind of heard how and why, right? So now you get to hear some of the nitty gritty common myths.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome. And something I literally had it on the tip of my tongue, something that I was going to add. Oh, about trips. And I know this is random. And if any of you guys have seen my posts about this in the last couple of days, a little bit of a backstory. So this will be my third trip to go on with Beachbody. The first one I went on was Cancun, was an all-inclusive vacation. And then we went on a cruise last year to the Caribbean. And then this is Punta Cana, which is another all-inclusive. And next year is Riviera Maya, another all-inclusive. It's going to be amazing. Yay! Already registered.
Already earned.
Huh?
We've already earned it.
Yeah. Because we
good. Holly too, right? Holly?
We're earning it now, actually.
Right, but we're probably all really close.
Oh, yeah. We'll get it. Yeah. No doubt. But something that really, jumps out to me as far as trips, I think back to when Cullen and I went on our honeymoon in 2011. We went to a Sandals all-inclusive resort, and we're sitting there by the pool, and we're just like, man, this is so amazing. How cool would it be to be able to go on a trip like this every couple of years? Not just every year, but every couple of years. How cool would it be to be able to afford an all-inclusive vacation, like this every once in a while, And at the time, I wasn't doing Beachbody. It never crossed my mind that this would be a yearly thing, that we get to go on as a family vacation. And you can take your kids to this kind of stuff too. And not only is this now a yearly thing, but it's paid for. Hello, like Suzanne said, we pay airfare, but still, and that's nothing compared to the whole trip. So it's just a really cool opportunity for you to be able to earn because of your hard work. And I know that's a really big deal to a lot of people because, you're paying bills, you're paying things that you have to have. You're not necessarily saving up for your travel funds, right? So this is a really good way to be able to take some amazing trips with your family, that a lot of us would not be able to do if it wasn't for this opportunity. So and I love to travel, so that's a really, really big deal to me. So, okay, so some common myths I just want to hit on super fast. We've all said it. I was probably the world's worst at saying this to my own coach. I don't have the time for this. I told it to Emily, my coach, I don't even know how many times. Yeah, I've got my own vet practice. I don't have time for this. I barely have time to get my workout in. I'm not building a second business. Are you out of your mind? And the thing is, for me, what happened, I fell in love with it. And I think that's what drives you. You find something that you're really passionate about. And that it's well, I can't not talk about it now because I literally love it so much. And I think about it and I want to help other people because I want other people to feel the way that I feel and to have the freedom that I have and have the freedom that Suzanne has. And, just to have this amazing transformation like Holly has, and Suzanne, both. Y'all both have some rocking physical transformations. It's pretty incredible. So how do you not tell people, once you fall in love with this? So the time thing, honestly, it's one of those things, if you want to do it, you're going to make the time to do it. I mean, if you want to like throw yourself into Netflix, that's what you're going to do. You're just going to sit there and veg out on the couch and watch TV. If you really want to change your life with this business, you're going to cut out the Netflix and you're actually going to work the business. It's that simple. And I know like everybody has got somewhere in their day that they can shave off, 30 minutes of time, an hour of time, not watching TV. And I know that sounds bad sometimes because maybe that's your downtime, but you've got to look at it as the big picture. What is this going to build for you? And I know for me, honestly, making those sacrifices for the last 3 years has been literally the best thing that I've ever done, So you just have to see the big picture. You have to commit and you have to just make yourself do it. It's something that you love anyway. You wouldn't be on this call and even listening if you didn't love it. So you love it. Next myth. Okay. And we get this all the time and it's really lame, but yeah, so is this a pyramid scheme? So I've heard about things like this. This is one of those scam things. Okay. No, it's not. Like plain and simple, it's not. So what is a pyramid scheme? A pyramid scheme is a company or an organization that is set up to where you are getting people to buy in to some business and there is no product in return. None. That's what a pyramid scheme is. We are completely the opposite of that because our main objective and our mission is to help people live a healthy and fulfilling life, or healthy and fulfilling lives. And how do we do that? We do that through our amazing products. So you're not buying anything that you're not using for yourself. You're not buying even inventory. Like you don't have inventory in stock like a lot of these other network marketing companies. You are literally simply using and purchasing your own products, your own programs, or your own all access now, your all access pass. You're getting your Shakeology every month. That's it. And then you are building this business that, as we kind of talked about earlier, it does not have any limits. It doesn't set any limits on how high up you can go, on how much income you can make, and how big you can grow this thing. So it's actually completely different from a pyramid scheme. And the other thing that I always like to point out is, people look at our organizations and they're like, oh, well, it looks like a tree. Yeah, well, I mean, that doesn't mean that it's a pyramid just because it's in the shape of a dang tree, right? So, and any corporate company, like you have your CEO at the top, right? And then you have your, I don't even know, your vice presidents or whatever, and all your little managers. That's in a pyramid too. Like, and in the corporate world, you're never going to surpass any of those people. I mean, I'm sorry, but you're not going to make any more money than your regional managers, than your vice presidents and your CEO. Like, it's never going to happen. And so that's the cool thing about this is, as I've said a few times now, you can totally surpass people. Like it's not going to limit you. It's all in what you put into it. And that's the biggest key. Okay. Myth number 3. And I hear this a lot from new coaches, and it makes sense that people would think this. People think, well, I am not in perfect shape. I am not at my goal weight, so I can't be a coach and I can't ask people, to trust me. And I'm sorry, but that is just not the case. And I say that because I know so many coaches that are not at their goal weight and they are truly on their journey or just starting their journey. And they are so inspirational to people because people relate to that. People don't relate to somebody that has this quote unquote perfect look to them. That's not relatable. People want to follow you on a journey. They want to see what you're doing and they want to watch your transformation and the whole process of it. And that's inspirational to people. And so I don't want anybody to think that that's a negative thing and that you have to be already at or close to whatever your goal is to get started on this. I just say, no, just jump in, take people with you. Say, look, I am doing this for me. I want you to do this with me. And hold each other accountable. That's what a lot of this is what we do is challenges and keeping people accountable. So anyway, those are the 3 common myths. Now they're busted. So Susanna's going to jump over and tell you, if you say yes to this opportunity, which we hope you do because we would love to have you on the team.
Yes.
Coach.
I am. Okay. So, of course, we want you on our team. And it's mainly because we want to expand our network of amazing women and empowerment, or men too. Now, there are 3 options that you can do. The first one would be with a challenge pack. And right now, of course, it's the all access challenge pack, which is an amazing deal. God, I want to pass it out to everyone. It's such a good deal. But it's $160. And the breakdown of this is every single program that we offer, plus a month of Shakeology, your portion control containers and a Shakeology shaker, access to all the nutrition programs, workout schedules, etc. The Fixate cooking channel, which I have just figured out is freaking badass. It's amazing. And then obviously you have your coach as your little tool belt and to help you be successful. So that's $160. So with that purchase, you get all of that, plus you get your coach membership for free. And then you have access to all of your coaching tools. So there's the first one. The second one, you can do Shakeology alone. If you're really interested in doing Shakeology, you could do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to pay your coach enrollment fee on top of that, which is $39.95. And then that will allow you to be upgraded for your discounts and give you all of your business tools and your websites and have that discount. And then you can always sign up straight up just as a coach. So that's $39.95. And that way it's really great. However, if you want to have a story and a transformation, or at least be able to talk about a product, I would definitely suggest ordering something with that you're interested in trying so that you can have something to share, because you can't really honestly sell something that you've never done before. Just can't. I'm sorry. Now, it's okay if you want to get started now, if that is all that is in the budget today. And then, go through some training and then get into some products. But the best deal all around is definitely the all access, because I can tell you right now, look at this. Do you see all that stuff up there? That is stuff that I had to purchase because I wanted the programs. Okay. So I've spent a lot of money, and you can spend $160 where I've probably spent, I don't know, $1,200 on programs and stuff. So it's an incredible value. Now, Kim, do you think I'm leaving anything out there?
The only other things that I would say for that, I know the last number figure that I saw, it's over $6,000 worth of our workout programs that is on demand. You can get all of that for $160 with the All Access Challenge Pack. And we know that the All Access Pack is at $160 through, what did I post today? Through August?
August.
Yeah, August, I think. And then it was at $199, so kind of who knows if it'll be $160 or $199 after that. But either way, you're looking at $6,000 worth of programs. I mean, $160 or $199, either way, it's a crazy good deal, and that includes your Shakeology. So the other thing I was going to add, if you are somebody that has, say, maybe in the last month or two, or 12, like whatever, you've already bought a challenge pack, any kind of challenge pack, you can upgrade to a coach account, and you'll pay the $39 coach enroll fee, but it gets refunded right back to you. So if you've ever bought a challenge pack in the past, it's essentially free, by the time you get your refund, which is like a day. Yeah. To just coach enroll. So that's really a good way to go as well. So yeah, that's the main stuff.
A lot of you have purchased challenge packs in the past year. So all you have to do is sign up as a coach. Your coach will send you this refund waiver, And as long as you do it within that time frame, it won't really ever hit your account. It'll just kind of balance out. So just make sure if you're going to do that today or whenever, you let your coach know so that you can get the refund for the coach.
And it's super easy. Like literally you enter in your email address and your name and
and your coach ID.
Your challenge pack purchase, which your coach can look up. So it's like all you have to do. It's super easy. So that's how you become a coach. It's crazy easy. We would love, love, love to have any of you guys that are on the call or that are going to listen to this on our team. I hope this has shown you a little bit about just how we are. Like I said, we're casual, we're fun, we're goofy, we're crazy. But again, we're also very ambitious and hardworking. And if you are ready to run with us, by golly, we're going to run with you. So that's who we are as a team. And last little tidbit of information that some people may or may not know. So coming sometime later this year, and we do not know for sure when this is going to be yet. You want to jump in now, though, because we are getting ready to, currently we are only in the United States and Canada as far as shipping our Shakeology, shipping our programs and our products, and the coaching opportunity. So actually having this as a business. Later this year, we will be launching our international expansion to a new country. And we don't officially know where that is yet. And we don't actually know 100% when it's going to be. But here's the thing. You want to be on board. You want to be on the team. You want to be learning how this whole coaching thing works before we go international. Because when we do, it's going to be like this huge new market that all of a sudden we can reach, and all these new people are going to need coaches. And we get to get all those people as our customers. So you want to already be on board. You want to, already have gone through our training systems that we already have in place, because this is going to be a massive deal. It's super exciting. And another cool thing, just kind of talking about getting new customers, that's a neat thing that this company does. They give us customers. If we are working hard, if we are earning Success Club, which basically equals helping people, they give us customers for free, which really impacts our residual income in the long term. And we will be getting a whole lot of new customers when this international expansion hits. So that's just a huge reason to go ahead and jump in now. Get started with this. Get over all of your initial fears. We've all been there, and I promise we understand it, and we will help you through it. We will help you with this whole social media thing. We have all the trainings in place to get you going and growing and building and talking to people. So that's it. We want to have you on our team. We love this. I hope you can see that. This is our heart and soul. And if you have any questions, let us know, and we'll be happy to answer them. I will post the recording to this in our group, and it'll be on YouTube and in our team pages and all that kind of stuff. So shoot us messages. Let us know. Anybody have any little last things to add? Anybody?
I have one thing to say. Number one, my babysitter is walking up here. But I'm going to go. But anybody that I have in this group, or if you have a question for me about my story or whatever I've been through and how my struggle as a coach or whatever it is, you message your coach. I saw. I can see her. But y'all message your coaches and ask them your fearful questions, the things that are stopping you. Because I can tell you right now, it took me a year to stop Kim before I did this, and it has changed my life. So I just want you to know that. Ask your questions, get your answers, and I got to go. And then I'm going to see you in Punta Cana. Bye.
Woo. Bye.
Bye, Holly.
All right.
Tundi. Is it Tundi or Tundi?
Tunde.
Oh, Tunde. I was wrong.
Earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was on mute.
No, that's okay. It's great to have you on.
That's fine. Bye, you guys.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for having on. Ask us questions.
Good night.
On the flip side.
Bye.
Bye.